Welcome everyone, this is another strategic template guide video thing that we've been doing. Today I have with me Beren and he's gonna help us go over the map or the template of Belarus. I don't know who actually made this template originally. Do you have any clue, Beren?
Yeah, Farah made it not too long ago.
Props to Farah. The settings on this template are slightly different than usual. You have 3 starting spots of 6 initial armies each, and then you have a mix of wastelands of 3 and 2. So you have to be very careful where you pick, and it's 0%, but it's weighted random. So the 3 versus 4 can sometimes fail. You have a base armies of 5 and a cyclic order. So yeah, the main issue with this template is that it's weighted round, so you need to be careful with that. There aren't that many picking places usually, so usually you go, I guess, for either a coverage or first turn bonus or 2-turn bonus on a +3 or a +4.
Yeah, it's a small map, and so you can kind of get from one end to the other pretty quickly.
But if you get wiped out from one zone, it's a bit hard to reach the other side of the map. It's usually game over when you get wiped out or you get countered on a place where you're not countering your opponent. And since it's weighted round, it's hard. It's easier to defend than with straight round. So you really need to be careful with position that you get at turn 2 or turn 3 when you meet your opponent. Yes, Beren, do you want to say anything in particular? Please go ahead.
I was just going to say that, yeah, like in any template, it matters a lot to get good position, and especially in weighted random, like you said, because you can't do the taps and stuff like that. In this template, you have starts of 6, though, so that it helps to negate the wastelands of 3. But you definitely have to pay a lot of attention to where the 2s are and where the warlords actually are available in terms of what bonuses you can get.
And the map seems relatively big, but there are so little starting positions that it's very common that you split picks. Because usually go for in this layout, for example, you have this good +3 in the center, that you have 3 picks around. You have this good +4 also in the center, and people tend to cluster around those or counter those. So it's more of a picking strategy for position than it's for actual expansion, like some templates usually are. Do you agree with this analysis?
I agree. I find that I almost always have very good intel after picks, even if I didn't get explicit intel. Like I could get my top 3, and I still feel like I generally know more or less where they're going to be, because there are only so many places that you can start.
Yep.
And in order to get either turn 1 or turn 2 income, and then also try to have the coverage. The one thing that I will note is that I think this template is more conducive than many templates to triple picking. Though this board doesn't look like you can do it, but there are many boards where you can triple pick +3 or triple pick a +4 because of the way that it ends up being. So we've kind of contradicted ourselves about the size of the map. I said it's small, you said it's big. It is kind of big, but it plays small because of the areas where you actually fight are small.
But do you think triple picking here is a good strategy in this map? I never actually try triple picking. I always go for 2 picks in a combo and then 1 pick for either safety or counter on the other side of the map.
Well, triple picking is always... The risk of triple picking is always that you could get 2 of the picks and not get the 3rd. So it's always a little bit risky because of that. I'm just saying in terms of templates in general, I've seen triple picking work more here than in some other templates. But it's also always valuable to get safe income. So sometimes you'll see bonuses that are off to the sides like a +3s over in the far east or the south, which don't have any other picks that are really pickable nearby. So you can just get yourself 3 safe income, and fight away around your opponent.
Okay. Anything else in particular? Do we have any cards on this? Yeah, we have a reinforcement card, and order priority and order delayed, and a blockade card as well. So make sure you always get a card piece, so you have your reinforcement card on time.
Yeah, the cards are pretty standard here. They're very similar to the 1v1 ladder settings.
Okay,
so
I think that's it. Do you have any other thing you'd like to mention about this template?
No, just you have to make sure that you know where there are which bonuses have 3s and 2s, because they can, if you have 2 or have territories of 2, they are much more efficient.
Yeah. Okay, that's it, everyone. Hope this was useful. If you have any comments, please let us know, or if you have any specific questions, feel free to post them on the forum thread. So bye bye, take care.